as we welcome you to the UFL on Fox from Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium this afternoon. So the Michigan Panthers, as mentioned, will be locked into the USFL Conference title game in a couple of weeks. They're going to see Danny Etling a little frustrated trying to get the play call. Seemingly some problems with the communication in the headset.
Ready, son.
Just got the play off on 3rd down and 8. A little slip by Etling and a delivery deep downfield, nearly picked off by Markel Roby.
His coach actually called in his headset. He's trying to get this seam down the field, but he slips and just throws it right at the single safety who had rotated right there. And that's an easy ball for Markel Roby. In fact, probably should have picked that off at him. You know.
So Brock Miller will punt it away. On the 19. And Justin Hall, the excellent receiver, will put together a solid return out past the 30-yard line.
Last week, I thought he played pretty well, and we'll see what he does here with the start.
Off the fake, and pressure coming from who else but Breland Speaks, one of the top pass rushers in all the UFL, tied at the top in tackles for loss. Nobody has had more pressures than Speaks this year. 6-2 record.
Ready, son.
They're letting Etling go at it, and a beautiful strike down the seam. A hard hit on Devin Ross, but he holds on and loses the helmet. A flag is thrown on the play. A 5-for-6 start for Etling, and he connects again down the seam. A beautiful throw to COC Mariner, his second grab, and they convert on
to get this over here.
So here is McCreary, just his 3rd carry of the season. An excellent penetration from Houston's front.
Ready, son.
5-man rush, Etling over the middle, and it's past the sticks, but incomplete.
He had created. Adam, didn't it look like he kind of took his eyes off of that right before he tried to turn?
You almost saw the helmet move just a little bit as if he was trying to turn around and get going before he had possession of the ball. Jake Bates from 39 yards, and it's very rare to see that. That's the first time he has missed a field goal inside of 50 yards.
He wants to hand it off here, and he's right. Look at that. There's nobody in the middle.
So indeed, it'll be a handoff for Mark Thompson, and a loose ball. It's scooped up by Michigan. Kenny Willikis comes out with it, and the Panthers with a key takeaway.
Fumble recovered by the defense. First down, Michigan.
I believe that was Gibbs, 90, who's hitting Thompson. That's right, that's 90, Gibbs, who makes the initial contact. It definitely looks like that ball was coming loose before Thompson touches the ground, and then there's Willikis who picks it up. Gibbs with the contact, boy, that's awfully close to knee being down where he actually lost control of that. And you can see Willikis, he did come up limping because right at the end got that ankle kind of rolled up on. If he doesn't like it and wants to run the passing concept, then it's just a little bit of an out route.
So against the loaded box, Etling rolling out, looking, throwing, and it is picked off, or is it out of bounds?
I've got an interception.
It looks like an interception, and it is.
On the field is interception by the defense.
Show you why. JT Tyler, number 33, he was the first to tip that ball. But as you take a look at this, Tyler is out of bounds right there. Right foot out of bounds. You can see him touching the pylon. Left foot out of bounds as well right there. Now another foot out of bounds, and then he touches the ball. Never reestablishes. Another left foot, another touch. So that ball is dead. It is out. And so it never actually gets to Markel Roby. And that's an incompletion. Brings up.
Ready, son.
So McCreary punching it up the middle, and he moves the chains for a first down. It'll be first down and goal. Gets a call. It's his first game in 3 weeks.
Ready, son.
Here he is. Avoids the initial wave, trying to get to the outside. And McCreary is in for the touchdown. Back in the lineup and back into the end zone, his first score of the year.
move that McCrary makes right there, getting away from the defender. That's JT Tyler, who tipped that ball after being out of bounds on the interception, and then it's a race to the pylon, and McCrary wins it. What a move in the backfield. At some points, guys, McCrary with a great example there.
Ready, set.
From 2 yards, they'll go for a point. Etling off the fake, little slant, incomplete, looking for Devin Ross. Michigan wanted a flag. No such call, so a failed conversion and a 6-0 Michigan lead inside of
180, was hot.
3rd and 5, Sinnott underneath, it's a first down. Good job by Ratliff Williams holding on for a chain-moving catch.
Got to sit in right now.
Ready. 180, was hot.
Fake, the slant, and a catch is made. Good spin move to get out of the pack by Hall, and he fights for the first down.
It's a good read by Sinnott. He's reading the linebacker. This is an RPO, and as the...
Ready. 180, was hot.
Another fake to Thompson. Good patience that time by Sinnott, letting that window open up so he could fire that strike to Emmanuel Butler for the first down.
Yeah, and he's got 4 go routes, and then you're going to have the X that's going to come across in a shallow cross like this, and then everybody else is running down the field.
There's that shallow cross. It was Chisholm. Everybody else downfield. Sinnott looking for some help, and he's able to find it. It'll be short of the sticks, but Chisholm, who had that crossing route, helping out his QB coming back to the ball to set up 4th and short.
Oh, well,
Sinnott and Henderson a week ago in that game against Birmingham. So from 39, Molson splits, and Houston's on the board. Sit back, a real ball hawk for the Cougars, and a wonderful family and a lot of success on the football field. 3rd down and 7 for Etling, who's off to a solid start, and a good job tiptoeing the sideline by Colburn to pick up the first down. Running backs to be able to catch it out of the backfield, so nice to see Colburn make that happen. 1st and 15, Etling off the back foot, gets it underneath, and Mariner, who's got the Michigan touchdown with a good job gaining all that yards.
Ready, set.
Jeffrey Johnson slapping the deck after missing out on getting Etling down, but Etling throws the interception. It is picked off by DeJuan Hines, one of the newest additions to the Roughneck defense. His first home game for the Roughnecks, and he comes away with an interception.
Brings it home.
It is Nolan Henderson back into the game at quarterback after he had the first 2 series. He's back at it. And a little end around, a little jet sweep action for Justin Hall, and a hard hit. As you saw Mahone get to the outside along with Breland Speaks with the chase.
Justin Hall is a heck of an offensive threat here, and once he runs out of real estate, trying to go up and over Mahone, stands his ground well. But look at Breland Speaks. This is one of the reasons why he's also in the running for defensive players here, and they're very sound structurally. They never get out of position, and they put pressure on the opposing offense.
So it is Henderson to start this quarter, and a strike to Justin Hall, and there's the speed of Justin Hall. He's gone. Touchdown Houston, and the Roughnecks take the lead.
I really like the formation here from Houston. Eric Price, the offensive coordinator, gets into a bunch set. What you're going to do in the coverage, and you can miss guys and lose them. And you see here it's a little bit of a stack release, so they get an outside pressure. The defensive backs have got to release outside, and then Hall makes them pay by coming back to the inside where they vacated that area. That's an easy throw, and then you see the speed from Hall, and that's what he's known for, is the ability to be electric, and that's exactly what happened.
Longest play of the year for the Roughnecks leads to a touchdown, now going for 2. Henderson trying to buy the time, just lofts it in there, and it's picked off by Adonis Alexander, looking for a run back here. And he will run right into Anthony Ratliff Williams, and he'll able to ladder it to Matt Brooks, or Nate Brooks, beg your pardon, and he's finally stopped.
To separate without hesitation, he said Danny Etling is our guy.
Perkins goes to work, quick throw to the outside, and a completion for Cioce Mariner. And I should note, by the way, so
with working the last couple of weeks. And Adam, you know, last week, 77% for over 100 yards. This is a great opportunity for him. Ball pick.
Oh, pick on a beautiful deflection. Tip to himself. Markel Roby has been heavily involved for the defense.
Well, listen, it's like all-time Clat jinx today. If I compliment you, something bad is about to happen. Last series, I'm complimenting Michigan's defense. The longest touchdown of the season, right on Michigan's head. Here, I'm complimenting Perkins and his efficiency. What happens? Why doesn't he just throw it right there? Bats it up in the air, and Markel Roby, who should have had 2 picks now, right at him. He had that one of the first series that he dropped here. He gets the tip to himself, Oski, and we got a pick going the other direction.
Ready? 180.
Big play from Roby, a little pep in the step of this Roughneck team, and now Nolan Henderson riding the read. They're going to use Justin Hall out of the backfield now, and he bangs his way near the 10-yard line.
Holding. Offense, number 80. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's a second one on Braden Bowden today, the former New York Jet.
Big play, certainly not the time.
180. Wait, son.
Bowden lined up in the slot this time as part of that trip set as Henderson is running in that direction and pointing and throwing. A difficult attempt at the catch, but a flag is thrown. Emmanuel Butler went up top, and he's jawing away right now with the back-end linebacker, Bryce Tornadin. We'll see the marker.
Pass interference defense, what number? 13. Got it. Pass interference defense, number 13. 15-yard penalty.
Fascinating. The guys tried to deal with cramps at this point. If you're dehydrated at this point, there's no fixing it.
Henderson stepping away from the pressure and taking off. This is what we saw last week for Houston in that game against Birmingham. RPO, quarterback run, some good mobility. Henderson,
I believe that at this modern junction of our sport, it is the number one thing a quarterback can do.
Henderson, a little step, the toss to Hall, finds the seam, finds the end zone again. Another touchdown for Justin Hall. He had one all year coming into today. He's got a pair on back-to-back drives.
Looked like Michigan got caught in man coverage there. They were trying to rotate over position where they can get out with him, but as they run that little screen out to the outside, all you need is blocks in front of you, and Hall can do the rest. And he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Nice blocks downfield by those outside.
Try to make it a double-digit lead from the 2.
180. Wait, son.
Right back to Hall. And he fights his way to break the plane. He looked like he was going to get caught near the 5-yard line. Javen White was still on the deck, frustrated that he couldn't stop Hall in his tracks. And this has become the Justin Hall show right now. There is a... They get the play off, under pressure Perkins. This is what he did a lot of in his college career at Virginia. He was an outstanding runner with the football, and he puts together an excellent run to move the chains. They started
behind. About this is that he knows he's got a shallow cross coming from this side. So guess what? That means that when you vacate the pocket, you can get out to the right side. There's not going to be any defenders there. So he understands his concept.
Tight a couple times, and Perkins has got plenty of time here.
Ready, set.
A little floater over the middle and a completion to the top target today for Michigan.
Ready, set.
Zone read again, he kept it. Perkins floats it, end zone touchdown. He finds Trey Quinn for his first touchdown of the season. Michigan's second leading receiver is finally on the board with a score. And it's down to a 4-point game.
Well, I love the touch that Perkins uses on this play. Watch, he's going to have Quinn right here. He's the inside receiver. But as Quinn goes up and then into the end zone and he's kind of getting on the outside, watch the touch because the defender is in between him. So he's got to go over the defender but short of that sideline. Beautiful touch right there on the run from Perkins. And that is the best offensive series we've seen from Michigan.
Go for 2 here from the 5.
Ready, set.
Time running out for Perkins. on the move. Bryce Perkins will not get there. A sacrificing hit.
Outside, he's just waiting for the quarterback there.
You pointed it out a couple times. His spatial awareness has been excellent, never overrunning a play. Henderson, even the three-man rush got to him, but that means there's a lot of space, and he's able to run it into Michigan territory for a first down. Pickup of 14 on the ground for Nolan Henderson.
Who isn't?
I'll get you a hat. 3rd down and 12. Henderson trying to convert, stepping up. He's going to throw on the run. He's got a wide open man, and Emmanuel Butler has the first down. Good improvisation with his...
180. My son.
Thompson trying to navigate and push, and the Roughneck offense is looking solid right now as Thompson busts through for a touchdown. That is his 3rd in the last 2 weeks.
Strength. He's 6'2", 235 pounds. Look at that. He's fully wrapped up around that left ankle all the way back at about the 3.5, 4-yard line, and he's still able to stay up and get all the way across the goal line, and he does a great job of keeping those shins off the turf. Cooling fan. Don't blame you. Don't blame you.
We'll go from 2 to try to double up Michigan. Henderson on the out. That is a tough attempt, and it's incomplete for Chisholm. But a 10-point hold, and they've got the double-digit lead on the 6-2 Michigan Panthers, which have first down from midfield. And Nate McCreary, who's got a touchdown for Michigan today, stayed on his feet long enough to pick up the first down on a pickup of about 13.
I really like that play design. They kind of faked a jet sweep.
Riding that read again, keeping it. A little jump pass by Perkins as he's able to connect with Samson Nakua, who makes his first grab of the day. Quinn motions out of that trip set. Pressure coming from Houston. Perkins with a quick throw past the sticks. First down to Devin Gray.
Wide open, but they don't have it. They've got a middle linebacker right there. The center has got to release and get up and block him.
Draw play, Perkins looking for the end zone. He's got it for the touchdown.
Those walkout linebackers all over the outside receivers. And what that allows you to do is then just run that quarterback draw, and all you got to do is get up to the linebacker. That is a great job by Jacob Burton, 73, and Noah Johnson, 61. They take the double team right into the lap of the linebacker, and Perkins is able to just run right to his left, beat one defender, and get into the...
A 3-point game, beg your pardon, from the 2. Perkins kept it and just easily tosses it to Cole Hicatini.
Freshest players on the field so far here in this second half.
3rd and 3, and Henderson looks like it on the move. He's done that a bunch so far in his stead in the second half in particular.
Ready. 180. Wait on.
Pressure coming from Michigan. Henderson gets swallowed up. Excellent pressure from Rondell.
Ready. 180. Wait on.
Henderson stepping up yet again and taking off on 3rd down and 23. And another stop by Tafua.
He's having a heck of a second half here today.
Remember, Levi Bell just went back to IR. Tafua was cut to make room for Bell. Bell gets hurt. They bring Tafua back, and he makes back-to-back plays. Bobble of the punt, but it's recovered by Terry Wright, and he will not make it too much further.
Have been egregious uses of the crown of the helmet.
Bryce Perkins from the 39-yard line. Quick out past the midfield marker, and the catch was made by COC Mariner. They set up at midfield. Perkins stepping away from the pressure. He's got plenty of space, but will opt to throw to a wide open man, and the catch made by Devin Ross for a first down inside the 30. A couple of good plays by Michigan. Trying to rally Michigan after trailing by double digits twice in the second half. Perkins quick throw slant, and another Interception nearly. Instead, coming out with it was Mariner. He ripped it away from the defender.
Hold on, whistle. Hold on.
That's what you have.
Got you. Is that what you got it.
Catching down.
It's going to be third down, right? The ruling on the field is a completed pass. Third down.
Wow, Jimmy Moreland was about to take that ball away, and Cioce Mariner just saved the possession and maybe the game for Michigan.
That's incredible from Mariner. He turns into a defender and rips the ball out and secures it for the catch.
Wow.
That is insane. This look right here, our camera crew here in Houston, it's top for them as well. That is an incredible look. And all of you men and women of our crew are doing an exceptional job. And this is going to be the unblocked player right there.
Bingham's the unblocked player. Perkins keeps it. Working to the right for the touchdown and the lead. Bryce Perkins bringing Michigan's offense back to life in the second half. The Panthers are on top. You called it out.
Okorafor steps right, then he goes up to the linebacker. That allows the quarterback to get on the outside. There's the influence block, and then just that is all you need for Perkins to get to the end zone. And then how about the touch? We saw the touch on the first pass to Trey Quinn for a touchdown earlier in the game. There's the touchdown run. And that little step is what caused the defensive lineman to stall out.
Big conversion attempt here. Floater back in the end zone for Hicatini, and he hauls it in. That makes it a 4-point lead, a crucial conversion with 3.5 to go.
10 minutes of game time, so I would expect to see some good pass rush here.
180, wait, son.
That four-man rush bringing pressure on Henderson, and if you had to guess, who else? Breland Speaks. You don't need to get it all back on this one play. Still 2:25 remaining. Just a three-man rush this time. Henderson has a man underneath. And here comes Chisholm, who's had a quiet day for the most part today, but he comes up when they need him. Just his second grab of the afternoon, and it comes at a big time for a big conversion. He picks up 21. I don't the quarterback does. Second down, here is Henderson looking deep, nothing downfield, the pressure got to him, and now he takes off. Trying to get out of bounds and does. Brooks put a charge into him, but not before Henderson was able to use his legs. To... 3rd and 2.
Wait, son.
Here comes Thompson. He's got the first down, and he speeds ahead near the 45-yard line.
Hey, trips left, trips left.
No challenge.
Ready. 180, wait, son.
Four-man rush. Henderson has it batted into the air. Excellent job by Walter Palmore to get those big paws up there at second down.
Talking about that, so Braden Bowman, number 80, is lined up at tailback.
180, wait, son.
Stays in the block. Throw to the other side. Completion for Justin Hall, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
180, wait, son.
Another four-man rush. Henderson trying to find some room to run on 3rd down and 3, and he's able to slip ahead for the first down to the 29-yard line with 1:10 to play.
Hey, stay. Ready, 180, wait, son.
They get the snap off out of the empty set. Nolan Henderson. He had the check down that time to Bowden, and he ends up slipping and taking the sack with Speaks touching him down, and the Roughnecks have to use their final timeout with 3rd and long coming up.
Houston, this is the 3rd and final timeout of the half. Should be 30 seconds.
Players slip on this turf all day long. And as Henderson rolls out to his left right here, he tries to flip around and throw the ball. He slips, and there Speaks right there to go, and then he lets everybody know that's his 3rd sack. Speaks has been tremendous. And again, it's you call it spatial awareness. It's those instincts, Adam. His ability to be in the right place at the right time. You got to make this fourth down something like 4th and 11.
Now no timeouts to stop the clock. Henderson takes the underneath route. Chisholm will spin ahead. So now the clock continues to move inside of 20 seconds. The Roughnecks have their final potential play.
You got to make this fourth down something like 4th and 11.
Now no timeouts to stop the clock. Henderson takes the underneath route. Chisholm will spin ahead. So now the clock continues to move inside of 20 seconds. The Roughnecks have their final potential play here to try to stay alive.
Ready. 180. Waist on.
The line to gain is the 19. Henderson stepping up deep downfield, and it's incomplete. Knocked away. Nate Brooks makes the play, and Michigan is going to come back from down double digits to win the game.
3 sacks, and here Nate Brooks steps in front of this prayer from Henderson down the right side. Knocks it game.
4 different quarterbacks over the course of the season. They trailed by 10 points multiple times in the second half today. But it's 5 in a row for Mike Nolan's crew. After Birmingham's loss yesterday, it's the longest active win streak in the UFL.